Okay, so testing out the new web recorder video that we've got here. I'm going to begin this lesson on creating a Microsoft project file. So what we're going to do, and I got my own face down in the corner there, so they can kind of see what I'm doing and talking through. Give that personal connection, I guess, while we actually do the project. It should be you should be able to see behind it, so you should be able to see what I'm doing as well as kind of hear and see me talking through it at the same time. So in this instruction, what we're going to do in this video is basically show you how to create your own Microsoft project file, get the basics going in terms of creating tasks and staggering them, and it's kind of some of the things that we talked about in the first lesson this week. So we'll go down to create a new Microsoft project document, and you'll see that show up on your desktop. And you want to change the name of that to be My Project. So we'll do that, and then we'll open it up. And as you see here, we'll go ahead and full screen this. It's empty. There's no lines in here. What we're going to have to do now is create our own version of this. I'll make it a little bit smaller so we can see this a little bit better. You scroll this through, and there we go. Now, what you're going to do is you create tasks, basically, and we'll go through the basics here so you can go back and do this on your own. But the first task, let's say, we're going to have is a summary task. So we know that we've got to create a project. There's going to be some software that needs to be written. There's going to be some testing that needs to be done. So we'll do development software. And then we'll write another task below that. Just hit return and it takes you back down. Testing software. And then we'll just do train the users. Okay? 3 main tasks that need to be done. Now, all of this we want to be able to capture within one larger task, which is our project. So what we're going to be doing is we'll go back over here and you'll right-click on this task and it'll give you a bunch of options on the right. What you want to do is insert a task. That puts one just above these. Now we're going to give our project a name. So we called it My Project. We'll go ahead and call it that here. We'll say My Project. And then what you really want is for these to be subtasks of that main project. And so what we'll do is with your left mouse button, you hold down and select all 3 of those. Then go up to where it says indent that on over. Now you've got 3 subtasks within one bolded main task. And if you look on here on the minimize thing, if you minimize that, drops down, maximize it, those tasks come up. Now, what you want to do at this point is start defining how long these tasks will take. Let's say the development of the software is going to take 30 days, or let's say 10 days. You can go into here, click on it, and it'll automatically give you an arrow. With your left mouse button, you can put the number of days that you want for each of these. And try to hit the right things. Okay. Testing, let's say that takes 8 days. We'll do that. And then if you want to just type it in, training the users takes 20 days. Just type 20. It's fine. If you notice what's happened here is that all of these days, basically, the largest number of days has basically created a duration that your main task will take. So all 3 of these things are being done. The longest one takes 20 days, so your task takes 20 days. But that's not what we're looking for here. We're looking for some stagger between these tasks. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all 3 of these again using your left mouse, and then you go up to here where it says link. So you see these as linked tasks, and you have unlinked tasks. And what linked task is going to do is going to assign the start date of the next task to the end date of the prior task. So within these 3 tasks, it's going to basically connect them in a chain, just like it shows there. And if you scroll over here to what we see, you'll see that as these tasks are defined along the calendar, you've got this connection. It shows you over a weekend, right? These things are connected. In Microsoft Project, skipping the weekends. There's a bunch of other details we'll get into in further videos. But I just wanted to give you the idea that that's basically how you're creating these tasks, and assigning just some staggered and some linkages to those. What we'll need to do is make sure once we created this that we can save it. So we'll go ahead and save as. select the place that you want to save it. I'll keep it as my project, and I'll save it on my desktop. I've already got one like that. So I just did that, and it's now saved. And that's it for the sample lesson.